Hey everybody, it's Baddest Big Girl coming back to you with another episode of Tea Time. Yes, honey, time to spill some tea, and you know who it is. Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 6, Episode 6. Let's get right into it. First person is Phaedra. Paulo said he want to get that old thing back. Let's go. Make this moment once again a fact. And he want to do it in the bathroom, bent over, and they want to doing it while. And Phaedra's just like, whatever. But anyway, let me stop being foolish. Yeah, so Apollo comes to apologize to Phaedra because I don't believe he was sincerely sorry. I think he just told her that so she don't give him the cold shoulder. See, that's why I wore the dress, y'all, because it's the cold shoulder dress, and Phaedra giving him that cold shoulder. So yeah, bam. And he didn't want that cold shoulder no more, so he felt like the only thing that he could do was apologize to get back into Phaedra's good graces. Even though the apology that he gave her was a half-ass apology. How do you apologize to somebody like this? Phaedra, I apologize if... You don't apologize if somebody was offended. You apologize because they were offended. Because you did offend them. That was offensive. You texting Kenya was offensive. You need to apologize because you were offensive. Not because if Phaedra felt offended. Stupid. She should have slapped the hell out of her little bright skinned ass for that one, honey. That's why I can't do them bright skinned men and them dumb jail men. I can't do none of them, honey. Both of them knew what they were getting themselves into before they tried to get married, because they're two different people, like I've been saying from jump, and they shouldn't have got married. Anywho, we're gonna go on next to Nene. So Nene, y'all, I don't know if it's me. Ain't Nene been acting up this season? Ever since she been doing this show, she hasn't been rich because she hasn't been getting her little checks like she should be because her shows are just canceling on her. Then she been showing her ass on Real Housewives, trying to make sure she get her shine, trying to make sure she keep the ratings up. I try to make sure people want to see Nene so she can get her Real Housewives checks and make them big and voluptuous because she doesn't have any more checks to depend on anymore. No tea, no shade, Nene, but I'm just saying, I'm just recognizing some stuff. But yeah, so she goes to see her old schoolmate, Chuck, an ex-NFL player. Her and Greg go, and they walk in the door, and well, they took the little boy to Rent, I think that's his name. And the little boy getting chunky. No tea, no shade. I rep for the plus size community, but that boy gonna be big just like your daddy. But anywho, Greg going, and Greg be so random. He just going to come on some started from the bottom. I'm like, everybody just looking at each other like, what the hell you talking about, Greg? Like, Greg, go have a seat somewhere. Don't you be trying to repeat no Drake lines. You just sit down and just be happy that you don't got back in with the Joneses, honey. So anyway, they go on the back patio to have a drink. Now, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but Chuck, you stay in that nice ass house. I saw the type of liquor y'all were drinking. Y'all were drinking that $20 exclusive from the liquor store, because I saw that cap and I recognized that cap, and I'm just saying, anybody else recognize that? Probably not. I don't know if y'all drink like I drink, because I done seen that cap before. I done had some of it. I ain't even gonna fake the funk. I done had some of that. It's not my liquor of choice, of course not, but I done had some before, so that's why I recognize that top. Folks ain't rich like they claim they is, or how they living, but to each his own. Maybe that's just the liquor that he prefers. Anywho, you saw Nene throwing all that shade, honey. Why she put that poor man on blast in front of his wife? She was like, oh, Chuck, yeah, didn't you used to talk to Candy? Didn't you a Candy screw? Didn't y'all have a thing? He like, what? Yeah, me and Candy, we talk, but we ain't never do nothing. That's a lie. Then, while she had talking about some, oh yeah, me, Phaedra, and Chuck, we all went to school together and all this type of stuff. But then on the reunion show, Nene was like, I ain't know Phaedra, and I ain't know none of that stuff about her. We ain't go to school together. Then she was acting like Phaedra wasn't nobody, but now all of a sudden she went to school with Phaedra, and she remembered Phaedra, and all of a sudden she remembered Phaedra was a head doctor. All of a sudden, you remember Phaedra, but before, you didn't have no really you know, you didn't realize who she was. You only, you know, you went to school with her siblings, but you don't know who Phaedra was. But now she was a head doctor, and Chuck was up in there in her place getting head after school, you know, which is probably true. I don't put anything past Mrs. Parks, but you know, I just find it very funny. All of a sudden, Nene memory kicks back in, her long-term memory kicks back in, and all of a sudden she remembers knowing Phaedra from back in Athens. Just saying, no tea, no shade. Nene was doing a whole bunch of shade. Oh, hey, you can't be talking, you know, because you was going up and down them poles. You can't be talking because you did some stuff that you weren't so proud of either back in the days. So let's just leave that back in the days. Next, we're gonna go on to Portia. That little poor Portia done fell out, child. She done fell out. That ain't funny, y'all. But I was just laughing at how she said it. So she was just like, oh, she got to the top of the step. Once she hit the last step, she just fell. She said, in the way she said, I think I was laying real cute, you know, I didn't fall on my face. Bitch, you fell out. Why are you worrying about how the hell you fell? Who was there to watch you look cute fall out? Who really cares about that? Then her dumbass sister Lauren, they go to the drugstore to pick up her prescription or whatever she got from the hospital. So these two idiots decide to go get their blood pressure, get Portia's blood pressure done. And you know, this kind of irks me because I'm a nursing student / CNA, so I know this stuff. And they go and they was like, what's a normal blood pressure? I'm just like, if y'all don't know what y'all doing, why y'all going over there messing with this damn machine? Then it tells her she got pre-hypertension, and both of them is like, I have pre-hypertension. I'm only 32. Bitch, it's about that time, yep, for you to have pre-hypertension. Your mama keep feeding you all them grits and eggs and sausage and all that stuff, honey. You wonder why you ain't got pre-hypertension before then. But I'm just saying, though, it's normal to have pre-hypertension if you don't feel good. But since you're so stupid, you wouldn't know that anyway. But did y'all see Lauren's face when Nene called Portia? She's like, Portia, how are you? She's like, oh, I'm good. I just, oh, well, yeah, anyway, Portia, we're going to Savannah and I want you to come. Are you down? She's like, oh, yeah, I'm down to come. And yeah, it's just going to be us and the girls. And I'm just going to start up a whole bunch of mess. And I can't guarantee that it's going to be peaceful. But we're going to get out there and we're going to start some shit up. And I want everybody to get crunk and make these ratings go up so we can get some more money. Are you down? You know, and Lauren, she don't look too happy about that because she's feeling like, oh, well, since you were on this trip, I know I'm not going to be able to go, so I'm not going to get my cameo anytime soon. I just feel like her sister is an opportunist and she's just there because she want to get her little check too. But Lauren boring, honey. We don't want to see none of you, so you need to stay in the back. Stay in the back, all the way in the back of the bus. You need to Rosa Park it and park your ass in the back of the bus. And yeah, I just don't care for Lauren too much. Anywho, we're gonna get to the last person who I know everybody been waiting to hear about. It's Miss Candy. So the whole episode starts off with Candy talking to Carmen. Carmen asks Candy about the little meeting that they had with Mama Joyce and what's going on. Candy tells Carmen that she's gonna go try some wedding dresses on. She said, well, we talked to Mama. Mama said, because you know Mama lies, but Mama Joyce said she was a work in progress. So Candy took that as, oh, well, she gonna be down with it. We just gotta give her some time. I'm gonna go try some dresses on. Candy's so fucking stupid. But anyway, so she was like, oh, okay. So Candy goes upstairs and shows Carmen the pictures on the wall that her mama was acting foolish about. And so Todd come up the steps because he hears some talking. He want to know what's going on. He was like, well, yeah, it's my house. I'm going to have pictures on the wall of me. What did she expect? So she was like, yeah, Carmen, I'm going to need you to, you know, get these pictures of my mama on the wall ASAP so she don't be acting up. I'm like, honey, skip, next. So anywho, I got to give it up for Todd. Todd has been a trooper through this whole thing. He ain't been cussing Candy out. He ain't been cussing Mama Joyce out because Mama Joyce could get a good cussing out. So she's so lucky that Todd is who he is and he respectable because Mama Joyce, she was if I was Todd, she probably would have got it. I probably would have just been like, F it. Cause you know, she ain't got no respect for nobody else. I don't care if that's your mom or not, Candy. If I've been trying to be nice to this woman, she ain't got no respect for me. She ain't been trying to have no respect for me. Then what? I don't care. So what? Either you know, either you want a husband or you don't want a husband. Either you want a husband or you want to live with your rude ass on forever. But anyway, so let's get right onto the bridal shop. So Candy goes to try on dresses. She invites Carmen and her other friend, Kwame, whatever his name is. I don't know. Don't really care. But they go there. So Carmen is giving the dude old rundown, old tea of what's been going on with Mama Joyce and what she been saying in the streets. She was just telling him basically how Mama Joyce done sat up here and told everybody that her and Todd is messing and she ain't a real friend of Candy and all type of stuff, honey. And I just felt like my mama need to chill out with that, because at the end of the day, what goes on in the Candy household don't nobody know but Candy, Todd, and Harmon. So if mama don't know what the hell going on, how can she run home off and tell everybody else? So anywho, yeah, basically once they get inside of the little shop, Mama Joyce and the Unhappy Brigade follow her in there. So they sit in there, Carmen looking uneasy, Mama Joyce looking like she ready to pop off. So Kwame was talking like, oh, what type of dress you want her to wear and how you like the dress. And she was like, oh, well, it don't matter because she ain't gonna wear it no way. She being real negative and ugly about the situation. So Carmen is just like done with it. She was like, that's so bad to say. Why would you say something like that? And he was like, why you even here? You ain't no family. This a family thing. Apparently it's not a family thing because the family don't even approve of it. So why would you even come anyway? If you sincerely don't want to see your daughter marry her, why would you come to her dress, you know, fitting, to look at her in the dress and be negative about it? Why would you do that? And so they arguing back and forth. So Mama Joyce get up. She ready to pop off, honey. She was like, you ain't no damn family. You need to get out of here. Carmen was like, you not finna get up like you finna pop off on me, honey. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you is not going to pop off on me. I'm not finna let you get that scoop. So then Candy come from the back like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, sit down, stupid. This is all your fault. You need to get in the middle. Let somebody slap you upside your head. Maybe they slap some sense into you. This is all your fault. Your mama out of control. She don't know how to act. So Candy go and tell Carmen to go in there and chill out. So she in there talking to her auntie, and this is part made me funny. This part made me laugh. Her auntie like, that girl just got up out of nowhere and got in Joyce's face. I wasn't finna let her fight Joyce. Sit down, auntie. That ain't even how it happened. Y'all need to quit telling lies and making it look like the camera show everything, honey. They're gonna roll back and look at y'all old unhappy women lying on this woman for no reason. That is not how it happened. Anywho, so Carmen come back in the room. Candy go back put another dress on. So they just sitting there, and I don't know what happened. Who said what? Joyce said something, and Carmen was like, "Oh, well, I'm not. You gonna sit over there and look foolish by yourself because I'm not gonna make myself like a fool for you." And she was like, what? And then next thing you know, she was like, ain't nobody said nothing in the streets. You are they. And ain't no they, honey. It seemed like when she said that, she struck a nerve at Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce got up out of nowhere and took that ugly ass clog off. She should have kept that ugly ass clog on her foot, honey. Instead of throwing them at Carmen, she should have been throwing them away. Them shoes was hideous, honey. But yeah, trying to fight the girl with the shoe, that's because she done struck that nerve and she hit right on the nail right on the head of what's been going on. See, everybody know Mama Joyce is the cause of it. Mama Joyce knows she the cause. Carmen knows she the cause. Thomas knows she the cause. Only person who don't realize she's the cause is her own stupid daughter, Candy. So, they can't even be in the same room together because Mama Joyce just do not know how to act. So Candy's like, how can I come to the situation now? So the Unhappy Brigade was like, just go try on another dress. So Candy come out there with another dress on, and she was like, "You like this dress? Should I do this? Should I do that?" And then Auntie was just like, "I don't want you to get married, baby." And Candy was like, "Why not?" "I just don't." Then the other one over there shaking her damn head. She was like, "What's wrong with you?" She said, "I don't either." And then here go unhappy Joyce. "Well, you already know how I feel about her." And the Candy was just like, "Really? Y'all come here with this foolishness just to bring me down?" I said, next. So she goes to talk to Carmen, and she's basically asking Carmen, like, what went on. And Carmen was telling her basically what happened. She was like, "Oh, really? Because that ain't how they made it seem." "Duh, you think they're gonna make it seem like they started it with her?" No, they're not gonna make it seem like that, because she's trying to turn you against everybody they can possibly be getting close to you. She don't want nobody to get close to you, because she want to keep that money in her pocket, and she want to keep you in her pocket. That's why. Carmen basically said her, "You need to choose." And she was like, "Choose against you and my mama?" "No, dumbass, your mama and your happiness. Because if you keep letting your mama get in the way of your happiness, you're gonna be old and miserable like her. Because when your mama die, who you gonna have left? Nobody but Riley. Then you gonna do that same shit to Riley. Don't be a pattern like your mama was. Don't let her be that pattern, because you're gonna do it to Riley. Riley need to live her life just like you need to live your life. Don't worry about Mama Joyce. Either she gonna come along or she gonna get the hell on, like I've been saying." And also, I just want to throw this out there. Did y'all see that shade Phaedra was throwing? Kenya was throwing on Phaedra, talking about she fat and all this type of stuff. No, boo boo, don't do that. Don't talk about somebody fat. She had a baby. That's something that you can't do. You can't have a baby. Let's talk about you and old Prince Imaginary Akeem. Let's talk about Prince Imaginary. Your African imaginary prince. We ain't seen him. Where he at? We ain't seen no pictures. We ain't seen no nothing. But yet and still you trying to get pregnant. You trying to have a baby. With who? Last time I checked, imaginary people don't have sperm, honey. Where does baby come out of? Her auntie was like, "Yeah, you need to go ahead and try to find somebody to have this baby with. But you definitely ain't gonna find nobody to marry your foolish ass." Well, if she can't get nobody to marry her, how she gonna get somebody to impregnate her? Nobody wants to purposely impregnate Kenya just like nobody wants to purposely marry her. Like, why would somebody want to do that to her? Why would somebody want to marry Kenya? Just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, she all teary eyed talking about some, "Oh yeah, when I went to the doctor, they told me that my chances aren't all that good." And that's all that shade and dirt you've been doing to other people, that karma coming back to bite you in your ass. But yeah. But anywho, that's the end of this tea time. Hope you guys liked it. And I will see y'all next tea time.